Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Brian Windhorst says one NBA team recently made a dream acquisition. The Golden State Warriors might have found their missing piece in Dennis Schroeder, a dynamic guard who could finally provide the crucial second scoring option Stephen Curry has long needed. Averaging 18.4 points and 6.6 assists with the Brooklyn Nets, Schroeder brings talent and versatility, though his journey through 8 teams in 8 years suggests fitting into a team system hasn't always been straightforward. NBA analyst Brian Windhorst believes this could be a dream acquisition for the Warriors, and not necessarily because Schroeder is a superstar. During a recent NBA Today segment on ESPN, Windhorst highlighted the unique circumstances of the trade. Brooklyn is trying to lose more, he explained, and frankly, Schroeder has been so good that they're winning too many games. Seriously, they're basically kind of giving him away. They're selling him for some draft picks. The Warriors' strategic maneuvering becomes even more impressive when examining the financial intricacies of the trade. With a tight salary situation, the team was constrained to trades involving minimal salary differences, $500,000 or less. Fortunately, Schroeder's salary was just $200,000 more than the injured DeAnthony Melton's, perfectly aligning with salary cap restrictions. What makes this acquisition particularly shrewd is the Warriors' ability to swap an injured player for an immediate contributor. Once they could trade Melton on December 15, the organization was primed and eager to execute the move. The Warriors' confidence in transforming Schroeder into a seamless part of their system speaks volumes about their developmental prowess. Schroeder's potential impact extends beyond mere statistics. His ability to create offense, distribute the ball, and potentially alleviate pressure from Curry could be transformative for a Warriors team looking to reclaim its championship form. Steph Curry lists his ideal golf foursome. For most of us who enjoy golfing, there's a mysterious social element awaiting us: group pairings. If you book a tee time at a popular golf course by yourself or with a friend, you're likely to get paired with a few strangers, and spend the next 4 to 6 masochistic hours wallowing in your futile attempts, drowning your sorrows with beer, and hopefully somehow still having a good time. For a social butterfly, the random pairing is a gift. For an introvert like myself, it's almost enough to make me give up on the sport altogether. But for the ultra-wealthy, mystery pairings are, I'm guessing, not really a thing. An avid golfer like Golden State Warriors 2-time MVP probably doesn't show up at the course for a tee time and find himself paired with the mid-50s couple on vacation and that one random dude who insists he's better than he's playing. It's just a bad day. Curry probably golfs with whomever he wants to. Lucky him. Curry was recently interviewed by Warriors broadcaster Bob Fitzgerald, and was asked what his dream golf foursome would be if he could only play one more round. And the answer was about as on brand as you could imagine. Curry chose his father, Del Curry, his brother, Seth Curry, and former President Barack Obama. All three are golf fans, Steph fans, and have close relationships with the dubbed superstar. Curry's love of golf is well documented, from winning tournaments to founding Underrated Golf, to funding a program at Howard University. He loves it almost as much as basketball, and he's damn good at it, too. For most of us, picking a dream golf foursome is something that will only ever be that, a dream. But for Curry, who has golfed with all three of those people, it's probably something that will someday be a reality, if it hasn't already been. The Golden State Warriors just committed a trade for Dennis Schroeder, previously of the Brooklyn Nets. Schroeder could greatly help the Warriors and their offensive output, but the team might not be done making moves after that. Speaking with 95.7 The Game, Warriors general manager Mike Dunleavy talked about his team's plans for the weeks ahead. Dunleavy made it clear that the team could be very aggressive and will do whatever it takes to win. He said, anything to do to make the team better, we're gonna go. We're in a time zone here of maximizing our window with Steph and Draymond and Steve as our coach. For the most part, one feel good about this team, particularly on the defense end, and now we add a player that we think can generate more offense for us. Based on this statement, Warriors fans can expect more trades before the upcoming NBA deadline. Dunleavy said what everyone is thinking: the Warriors only have so much time left with Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Steve Kerr. He knows the clock is ticking and their chance at another championship with these three is dwindling. For many, that means now is the time to do something drastic. But what will that look like? It's no secret that the Warriors have been intent on adding another big-name A-lister to the roster, but they haven't had any luck so far. Now that the trade deadline is drawing closer, things might happen, and other teams could begin to listen to Golden State's offers. Dunleavy said the Warriors will do anything to improve the roster, but what does that mean and what can we expect to see from his front office to give Curry, Green, and Kerr another chance at a title? Analyst believes Warriors could make blockbuster trade. After the Golden State Warriors started this season with 12 wins in their first 15 games, they have lost 8 of their last 10 games and found themselves in 8th place in the Western Conference coming into Monday. Over the weekend, they made a move by trading for Dennis Schroeder, a veteran point guard who should add some speed and scoring ability to their bench, but he will not be enough to lift them back to their accustomed place at or near the top of the league. For months, there have been rumors that the Warriors have been hoping to trade for a bona fide star, and ESPN's Bobby Marks thinks they could try to make a play for Zion Williamson of the New Orleans Pelicans, per Legion Hoops. For him to be on the court, that's how you can get the most value for him, either in a trade or with the Pelicans, Marks said. I've always circled Golden State, who would be certainly that team there for Zion. Bobby Marks thinks Zion Williamson could be a potential trade target for the Warriors. For him to be on the court, that's how you can get the most value for him, either in a trade or with the Pelicans. I've always circled Golden State, who would be certainly that team there. Williamson has been considered one of the NBA's great talents since he was the #1 pick in the 2019 draft, but he has had many injury woes, and he has played in just 190 games in his career. He is currently out with a hamstring ailment and has appeared in just 6 games this season. When he has been healthy, Williamson has been a force to be reckoned with. He has career averages of 24.6 points per game on 58.7% field goal shooting, and he's virtually unstoppable in the paint. Golden State hasn't had a true second star ever since Klay Thompson declined and ultimately left in free agency this past summer to join the Dallas Mavericks, and perhaps a healthy Williamson would fill that void. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Zion Williamson? Leave your opinion in the comments.